So now to just expand on the drill a little bit. Sometimes people like to hold their knives in different positions. Me personally, I prefer standard grip, but some people prefer to hold it this way. So you might be going against someone that has a standard grip, and you prefer this grip here. So now let's just say he wants to slash at me. I would just bring this over, and I want to make sure I cut that in. When this pass comes, I don't want to bring it across my body like this. That's bad times. I need to go in and down. And his momentum, he's trying to swing and bring this through me. So as he's swinging and bringing it through, I need to push in and make sure that that goes all the way through. Now he might want to slash back. So he comes in, and obviously slashes back. I want to be able to trap this and use the leverage I have here for the arm bar. I don't want him to reach in and grab this knife. Okay? So that's one thing we want to focus on. So this comes in, I press that down, and I want to make sure that I close the gap. So if I don't close the gap, and he slashes, it's bad news again. I pretty much stab myself. That's no bueno. So this comes in, I bring it in, I bring this in, I make sure I have the pressure here, and I'm going to reach over and grab the knife. I don't ever want to cross like this. If you ever cross your hands, you don't really want to do it more than this, all right? So this comes in, down, I step in, I have my pressure here with the arm bar. I'm grabbing this knuckles, and I'm turning this in. And if his knife's long enough, I'm going to try to bring it into him. If not, or if he's flailing around too much, I want to bring it over. Now I can cut him with my knife. I'm going to roll the knuckles so my knife doesn't cut my own wrist over here. And I'm going to try to cut the tendons in his wrist or his hand. I'm going to come to the throat and come in right here, right down through the top of the collarbone and try to hit the heart. Okay, so boom, I close the space. Oops, it's okay. I can still save the technique. So we come in here. I'm up this way, and I want to make sure I angle this knife out and under his. I don't want to bring it in and stab myself. I want to bring this in here. I'm going to grab, and I'm turning with my whole body here. The reason I do that is if he does get a hold of the knife, boom, and I come in here, and he grabs it, he can't switch now, and I can turn with my whole body. Now I can cut him here, and I have the ability to take him down. All right, one more time. So we bring this in here. I close the gap here. I grab. I try to bring this in if I can. If not, I just turn it out. I'll use my blade. Control this pressure on the wrist. Cut up. Cut right here in through the collarbone. Pressure down. And the whole time, I am controlling this weapon. I don't want to get in the habit of just letting that go. I don't want to do this. Here. Because if I didn't get him, he can just come across here. You never know. I might cut him, but it might not be a fatal cut. Or I might not have hit a major artery. So if I hit a major artery, he's going to bleed out in a few seconds. If I don't, he's going to bleed out in a few minutes, and he has some time to work from there. You get someone that has their adrenaline going, or maybe they're all hopped up on PCP or something and they don't feel any pain, you don't stand a chance. So one more time here, we have the grip, close the gap, get out of the effective range. As I turn, I'm grabbing at the same time, and I'm controlling the knuckles. And a good way to test this is hold his knuckles and try to get him to grab the knife with your other hand. So you can't do it right away. I'm in tight with my whole body, and I can turn this over. Now I can cut, and I have him anchored here. I have the blade turned out, so now I can step, brace it against my body, and I'm still okay.